the antenna works. So I'm going live a little bit with you guys here on my cell phone, then my tablet to do live on Twitch. And then I'll be going live again at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. I'm gonna do a dual live / podcast with my sister. I put her name. Oh, Kiki. She's from California. Met her on TikTok. My last TikTok live I had, she actually jumped on, and it was a good session. Then I got reported like I was on there maybe about 20 minutes, 25 minutes tops, and then I even told her I'm surprised I've been on this long. She's like, "What do you mean?" Typically when I go live, I always get reported for hate speech because 3D7 Ripple talk, my tattoos, what I talk about, strictly life, relationships, empath, and narcissist, good and bad people is wrong. But if I do blue pill talk about gang, my filter drugs, party kicking it, being wild and shit, politics. Oh yeah, that's all good in the hood because why? Blue pill talk makes money, and then it does what? It's the entertainment and the cherry on top for all you blue pillers out there that focus on man-made bullshit. Keeps you feeling on top of feelings. You won't ever evolve in life. You cry about your relationships, quote unquote, going through breaks and shit, right? But you still worry about politics and bullshit, race, religion. Why? Well, equals not knowing. That's the real shit, real talk. His body is a vessel. All his man versus women. I pray for him. That's it. I go on my day. That's why I'm 1% of the universe. 95% of the universe broken codependent. They don't know what's going on in life. They're winging life. They're mad rich. Blue pill. I'm happy. I'm happy you have 1,000 supercars. I'm happy you have BBLs, OnlyFans. When you sleep and you're making money, you're financially rich. I'm happy for you every which way. But with that said, for everyone that has all that, quote unquote, right? How are you broken codependent? How do you have anxiety, depression, paranoia, PTSD, suicide thoughts, low self-esteem, anger issues? Make that shit make sense. How you're a crackhead, alcoholic, tweaker, booger sugar. Make that shit make sense. But you have money, status, and fame. Either through social media, this phone, or you're actually a real person in life that actually did the work and did it correctly. Why I said on social media, no respect to say females, y'all on the universe. Any female on any platform can go live and make money all day, every day. Because why? Especially if you're showing flesh, offering lust. The cyber tricks are paying your pockets every which way, right? I have nothing against you, making money, ladies, but definitely. But that's it. Like me, I love to knock on OnlyFans and I love and respect for men. Where it's like I'm happy, rich, money, status, and fame. But can you teach me anything in life positive? If I'm going through a breakup, how to overcome that? If I have depression, anxiety, how to overcome that? You can't do that if you just tell me, well, go see a therapist. That's your answer. Then you're actually beautiful OnlyFans BBLs, but you're broken codependent and you can't teach me nothing in life. You be red pill rich. Blue pill rich. I'm happy for you, but I won't feel my narcissist traits. I will not use my empathy nor sympathy when you go into depression, anxiety, through a breakup. I'm like, baby girl, you blessed. You got all the money in the world. Look at you. When you sleep and you're making money with your OF. How you still in your feelings? You can't judge and read people for who they really are. That you don't get mopped up for many years to be. I pray for him. That's it. As a friend associate, I would pick up 1,000 times. As a friend associate, not as a partner. That's why, as an individual, I won't ever be in a broken codependent toxic relationship. Remember this. You can't, capital C, you can't fix or save nobody in the universe. I can't fix or save you, my kids, partners, anybody. We're brainwashed that if I show a lot of respect, you can show a lot of respect, but you can't fix and save nobody. Why? I see the good in people. Yes. Everyone's got good in them. With that said, are you more bad than good or more good than bad? If they're more bad than good, then why are you fucking with them? Especially by your side as a friend, as a partner, I'm sorry. Not friends and associates, you can show them from a distance. As long as you don't catch feelings. If you can't control your heart feelings, you feel sorry for them, take them in. I pray for you that you're about to get destroyed. Because these disciples, people narcissistic, more narcissistic wise, they'll destroy you. They will take you for your love, kindness, everything with no remorse, no regrets at all. I promise you that. And when you're in your knees dying and crying again, which you shall, then what? Who do you blame? God, Lucifer? God and Lucifer put a gun to your head. Like, they put a gun to my head. I stay there because why? Because the kids, because tradition, because of culture, because religion. I pray, plan, hope she changes her ways. Yeah. 12 years of that shit. Did it work out? No, it didn't. But it's okay because everything happens for a reason in life. Blue pill talk, yes. Red pill talk, no, because why am I saying what I'm saying? Why do I have my ink therapy? Why do I do lives? Why I say what I say to the fullest? Because I chose 3 years ago when I went through a bad breakup with my second baby mom. I was like, yo, there's got to be something. I'm not a bad person, but I keep getting in toxic relationships as all you single mother fathers out there. Y'all probably say what I say, like, why can't I have, kids with quote unquote the right individual? But the thing is, if you're not right for yourself, how can you be right for anybody? That's the shit, But with that said, don't be too hard on yourself, because if no one talks about empathy, narcissists, good and bad people, how we function spiritually, mentally as beings, then you're a blue pillar. the generous cycle. And then with that said, you're gonna fall on your face many, many times. But the cool thing with technology nowadays, that's why shit, you're 20, if you're 30 and under, this cell phone, yo, you ahead of the game. 25 and under, you're ahead of the game. All the answers are on this phone, every which way. You're just not asking the right questions. You're just too involved in, blue pill shit. Partying, kick it, social media, all this, OnlyFans, selfies. That's cool, most definitely, but none of that shit is not gonna fix you or save you. It's not gonna get rid of your anxiety, depression. It can buy you. So remember this: 95% of you broken codependent, like I was, right? So what are you doing? Like I was doing. You're looking for love and happiness in people and mammy bullshit. So you can party and kick it, right? Do the drugs all you want. Go to Dubai, Coachella. Do what you gotta do to make yourself happy. But remember, they are just band-aids. That's all they are. Because every night when you go to sleep, you still have anxiety, depression, paranoia, PTSD, suicide, low self-esteem, anger issues. You still look at the person in the mirror, you hate them. They're fucking ugly. You want to modify the body, this vessel. You can modify it all you want, do what you got to do, BBLs, whatever you got to do to make cosmetically, in your eyes, beautiful, in your eyes, right? But inside your mansion, if the doors are pretty wide open, you haven't worked on yourself, to trigger you, you're broken, ugly, lost every which way. Especially more narcissistic. That's why I'm gonna do my shirts to trigger the narcissist people, loose disciples. Like, yeah, I just called you loose disciples. You're fucking up, body hopping. That's definitely your choice. But why do you sell dreams to be in relationships if you know you can't be in relationships? Can't, capital C. Because you sell dreams. That's all you're doing. You're pride and ego. You want to destroy people, especially the women wise, for the love kindness. And that's what you women, ladies, work on yourselves, man. In a loving, respectful manner, you gotta work on yourself. If not, then if I want to use my narcissist traits, now that I know what 1,000, I can act nice, not be nice. I can offer you toxic love, not love. If you don't know what I just told you, then guess what? I will tell you a fragment of love story. That's why you females 18 to 25, 30 years old, if you're, religious, Catholic, Christian, Buddhist, and you're loving, respectful, I see that. Like, oh, yo, you a square, empathetic. I know you're loving to the fullest. A long-term healthy relationship, I already know that for the most part. But with that said, if I'm a circle more narcissistic-wise, then guess what? I can act and not be nice. I would say the biggest dream in the universe, as long as I tell you everything you want to hear. You talk about your relationship, etc. And I tell you everything word for word, which I already know what to say, said it to the fullest. Then what? I can put you on cloud 9. And little do you know, I just want you for lust. And you don't even know that. And you would give me everything. And then I know when I got you, why? Because TOC, when you have TOC, sex intercourse, you're exchanging energy, forming a bond, aka soul tie. You don't even know that. That's why you hear people, especially on TikTok, talk about what? Energy. It's all about energy. That's why if you're more empathetic, the good guy, good girl, everyone feels your presence every which way. But who's the worst ones that study you? People are narcissistic. They can see through you. Oh, yep, here she's a square. The good guy, good girl, I'm gonna mop them up, take for everything, for the love, for the kind, for the money, everything, and destroy you. And then when they try and bond you, which they shall. That's why if you know what a trauma bond is, that's when you break up 1,000 fucking times. No matter if it's 2, 4, 5 times, you give them so many chances. 2, 4, 5 years. Welcome to trauma bond. The door's fucking right there. I could have left, like a lot of us could have left, but we didn't leave. Because why? Because we're not taught about none of this. In my head, I need her in my life. Why do you need somebody that doesn't want you at all, doesn't need you at all? They're not matching the tick energy-wise. Because you guys, I'm going to say, I pray, plan, hope. You don't use those words, man. Especially hope. Hope is the wrong word to use because hope is like, there definitely is gaslighting, manipulating. I hope he or she changes. How many years, weeks did you pray for that? Did you manifest, quote unquote? And they still didn't change. God's be like, yo, baby girl, baby boy, I've been hearing your prayers for weeks, years. How about this? Like, why don't you pray for yourself to take the strength and courage to walk away? The door's right there. You can leave whenever you want to. But I can't do that for you. I give you free will. Lucifer's the one that's gaslighting you. No, baby girl, stay there. I promise you he will change his ways. And you believe him because you're talking to yourself. That's why I'm going to get it tied on by my neck wise. I'm going to have a little, on this side, this is God's side, positive side, M side. So it'll be a little angel whispering here, a little devil whispering, right? It's going to say out here, and then underneath it's going to say God, Lucifer. Then it's going to say everything, I think I'm going to have, I forget how I'm going to have it wording wise, but everything is basically positive, negative. So it's going to say, right, wrong. I take it back. It's going to say consciousness, God, subconscious, Lucifer. Then you have, good, bad, right, wrong, yin, yang. Every basic word you got to use, but either if you're atheist, you don't want to say God, Lucifer. Right, wrong, yin, yang, positive, negative, evil, good. Same shit, whatever you already want to use. So with that said, they're always in your shoulders. That's why conscious and subconscious, they're always talking to you. But it's your choice. God gave us free will. If you whatever, but you believe in higher power. Every day above ground, you can do whatever you want. As a kid, you're kind of limited because, you're not old enough to graduate, all that good stuff, and get a job. But anyways, keep it simple for adults likewise. Once you leave the household, the nest, then you can do whatever you want. Every day above ground, party, kick it, drugs, off your dome, off people's domes, that is your choice. But people have excuses like, well, I'm doing this because of my parents. I'm doing this because of my ex. Like, yeah, you can say that most definitely, guys. Oh, I got to jump out, guys. Sorry, apologize. Oh, shoot. Hello? Bueno? Hello? Hello? Oh.
Hi.
Hermana, what's up? How you doing? Oops, sorry.
How are you?